$69 US Special Forces device turns men into beasts. It emulates 54,000 crunches in 20 minutes and builds an incredible
Hey, Snow White, how are you tonight? Good to see you again.
I'll take 3. The kid says he buys 3. I'll take 3. Make him good.
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking, Snow. Me 888. I know my early editions were a little bit later for East Coasters and UKers. And now we're even more late tonight. But I will be here for about an hour. My dad's good. He's doing good. Thank goodness. Thank you so much for asking. It's going to be like 80 degrees tomorrow, so it's not cold tonight by any means in the house. I'm not sure we'll have to put up with much more of that anymore. I'm in Atlanta. But it could have changed since the last time I looked. But yeah, I'm in the ATL. What do you mean? I think I understand what you mean. I do definitely fight to walk in my truth. I think that if it was easier for people to understand that walking in their truth will set them free, I think that there's one way to think about how we manifest love stories, and we should do it like in all aspects of this earth and planet. Like, I've been through a lot, but we've all been through a lot. And I think like the best thing that we can do for each other is, talk about it. And validate each other's pain and sorrow and our happiness as well as our confusion. Like nothing really hurts more than thinking back about what past has gone by. I'm going to go into the old story, even though I don't really like to go into the old story, but thinking about the past that's gone by and the thoughts that people had about their own limiting beliefs and circumstances that led them to feel like or felt unsafe to speak the truth or live in their truth. Like, no one should feel afraid to do that. Yeah, but the South is so interesting because, I mean, I don't know. I think what reminds me, so Atlanta is kind of like, it makes me feel like Boston. Like, it doesn't matter what night of the year it is, I'm going to always need some kind of jacket. And I like that I'm in a place in the South like that. Just wish I could find a house to buy here that I can afford. But I don't know that I want to stay here. I grew up here. And I've seen the world, but I want to see more. Especially would like to see more of it with my dad. It's always easier going someplace new for me with someone I'm comfortable with and close to and that I know. Huh? No, I don't know. Good night. Excuse me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I can do that for you. Yeah, like we did last time. Do you take 3 or 4? All right. It's all right. Hey guys, I'm back. Ms., you want to know if you were given away as a baby? Just check your DNA. It's very easy to find out. I mean, I can understand maybe why some people hold off on some truths, but eventually they come out. You're funny, so white. But yeah, I'm sure, Ms., that you can maybe find that out. I mean, I don't know though. It really just depends on what situation. The thing is that parents will give their kids away. They'll sell them. That's sad. And to think that's just terrible in modern advanced history and times. Just know, Ms., you're not alone. I want to find all those family members I missed out on that I haven't met or seen or know about yet. Hey, Firespawn, welcome back to the chat. How you doing, Firespawn? Hey, Lizzie, how are you? Lizzie Gomez. I'm sorry you're in no contact. Have you tried telling yourself something different? Let's see what their feelings are. I feel like Spirit's telling you with this world card that it's time for you to take a long look at your world and what you want it to be like. And start imagining it. And stop thinking about being in no contact, because what you reflect in your world, they will reflect back. Hey, Dollface. That was for you, Lizzie, by the way. I hope somehow that helps. Hey, Maria, welcome back to the Chammy. How am I doing, Dollface? I am incredibly upset because I've run out of floss. And I desperately want to floss my teeth. I like to floss my teeth. Wish somebody could pass me some floss. I forgot to pick it up today when I went out. Maria, it's so good to see you. How's your day been? Oh my gosh, we asked each other the same thing. See how we're not separate? I just told you, Lizzie. What do you want their feelings to be? What do you think what do you want them to think about you? I mean, if they think the world of you, feel the world for you, what are you thinking and feeling about them? Go explore that and marinate it and come back and let me know what you want so I can help you. But that no contact thing, that's not helping you. Please help yourself and stop saying that to yourself, Lizzie Gomez, please. That way you can draw that person in with your energy, because you're telling yourself something different that's better than no contact, okay? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know what your divine masculine Chris's energy is towards you? Thank you. I've had this top, believe it or not, for a decade. And one of my favorite animals is the zebra, because it's like the closest thing to a unicorn on earth. I feel. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that M88. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. All right, Snow White, you have a good night and be safe. Thanks so much for stopping by the Chammy. They're feeling like you were definitely loyal person, responsible, caring, understanding, trustworthy. Other feelings and current energy around you. They feel that way about you. I hope somehow that helps. Maria Day was good. It is 11:11. Let's make a wish. You're so welcome, me 888. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get through March 23rd, but I'm gonna definitely do my best to make it the best day ever. But if I do decide not to come on tomorrow, it's only because I might not feel up to it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel throughout the day. My best friend Melanie died 3 years ago today, and I just want to bring that up because I have no idea how I will react through the day, or I might just wake up and not really want to face the day, but I'm going to try to not do that. But I'm just letting you guys know. Like, I think more than anything, I just kind of need to take a nap tonight and maybe wake up and draw a picture of her or something like that. I just going to stay away from the other social media platforms for sure, because I'll see people talking about it there. I don't know that I'll see anybody talking about it here. So maybe it would be a good thing to come by. I just don't know how I'll feel today. Hopefully the sun will come out. So your day was good at work with Roberto, but all work he saw me and I saw him, but just a high and smile, just working. He was busy and I was busy. What do you think of you today? Let's see what you need to know about that. So Spirit, what does Maria need to know about what her specific person thought about her today? It's nice to see you too, Arcana. Welcome back. My best friend was like, I guess she was like one of the first women in New England to die from COVID. Like she had it and it set off so many other things that could not, she just could not be saved. Like getting COVID caused her to have a brain aneurysm. So at the end of the day, it was really the brain aneurysm that got it was caused by COVID, which she didn't know she had. Because COVID, unfortunately, is like cancer. It's asymptomatic. You might not know until it's too late. Yeah, sure, you can get a reading, darling. It is hard, and it's weird. It's weird to know that someone so young that I grew up with peaced out. It's weird. It's like just as weird as my mom dying. Okay, Maria, finally a card. I think this guy is feeling like just as heavy and emotional as you in this Ten of Swords. Like he's wondering, does she like me? Maybe this isn't really something that, he wants or you want. But we both know that's not true, okay? Because the energy behind it is somewhat etheric and spiritual. Like this person's kind of wondering, Maria, does she like me? Does she want to hang out with me? Maybe she really doesn't like me today. That's what he was thinking. Does she like me? I don't think she likes me today. Were you thinking and feeling that today, Maria? Deepika, please leave your question, honey. Thank you so much for your subscription. Hey, Ariana, I'm just seeing your message. Good to see you. Fire's fun, yes. You can get an energy update on your celebrity crush. So, let's see. Are you still there, Deepika? You wanted to talk to him? Why didn't you? But he was talking to his boss. Well, hellfire and damnation. Is there any time that while you're at work that he will be alone or at lunch, or have you, like, remember that card you got? Spell it out. Maybe you're going to have to, like, leave him a Post-it note. A trail of Post-it notes to find. But never leave a Post-it note, guys, if you're breaking up with someone. That's just cruel. Ariana, I was just jamming to slowed and reverb version of Dance by Lady Gaga. Right on. I love singing her song, Gonna Marry the Night. It's my jam. Maybe I'll play and sing it for you guys one day. Deepika, are you there, Deepika? I don't see Deepika, so we gonna move on. Fire Spawn. Cottonfly, I was wondering, what does Anthony feel about us tonight? Jeez, a lot. Nostalgia. This person's obviously had really good times with you in this Six of Cups, and they really, really enjoyed their time with you. All right. But they're being a lazy lion, or just being lazy. They're holding back. They're trying to hold back, playing that love game. I hope somehow that helps Cottonfly. Let's see who's next. Keep searching for what you want, Cottonfly. It's just right there. Okay? If you want the handsome Russian ballerina, you can have him. I'm not saying Anthony's a ballerina. I'm just being silly because some of the best ballerinas in the world come from Russia. Ooh, maybe that means he wants to dance with you, or maybe that's so interesting because I can't believe I said that. Because wait a minute, look at this card. Where's that darn card? That 6 of damn cups. Wait a minute. Did you guys recently maybe dance or talk about dancing or go to a dance party, or are you guys gonna go dancing or go to a dance party? Your next fire spawn. Anybody else I missed? Sorry, I don't have it together tonight. Spirit and I are just flying by the seat of our panties. Oh, here it is. Look at this Cottonfly. Rose and Miles dancing. They're friends. They're lovers. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. What's going on in his head? He's really in a dance in his head about you and his heart. And that's what he's feeling tonight for you guys. Fire Spawn. Spirit, what does Fire Spawn need to know about Fire Spawn and their man? Interesting. Spirit says they're working on things for you behind the scene. Just have fun with this. Follow your inner compass on... Sorry, I got paint on my finger. Follow your inner compass on the actions that you take. Spirit wants you to know that you need to stay on your pedestal. Don't keep looking for what you want. It will show up. Don't run over to social media or run online to hurry up and see if there's been movement, because that was the biggest thing that will put things on pause. So just be your beautiful self and enjoy this, because Spirit's working on things for you behind the scenes. I hope somehow that helps. Arcana, what Spirit, what does Arcana need to know about Arcana and their man? Look at you two dancing. Is this person really is in their head and heart about you? In this 6 of Cups? Cottonfly got this card, and I feel like when this card comes up for someone's feelings, they're missing you, they're loving you, even if they're right there, they just want everything about you. You make them feel special, you make them feel crazy in love kind of thing. Or, good memories, good times, and they want those good memories back, or to make more memories. I think in your situation, it is what it is. And I feel like this person wants to come towards you soon so they can put you back in their arms and take you dancing too. I mean, have you even made contact yet? I would just go for it. I would just get on a plane and make it happen if you can. Or get in a car and make it happen if you can. Are you watching this, Daddy? You think you could turn it off? Okay. Do you have the channel changer? Thank you so much. Yeah. Let me catch up. Cottonfly, my best friend, she was a Capricorn. Born January 14th. Maria, I wanted to talk to him, but he was talking to his boss. I don't know why many people in person that listen to slow songs, most people around me just like the original version of the song. Hey Jeremy, welcome back to the channel. May I ask for energy update and someone else, or does it have to be me specifically? No, you can ask whatever you want as long as it's not about pregnancy, health questions, interview success questions, legal, financial. If that stuff comes up, I'll definitely tell you though, Jeremy, okay? And I don't know that I'm going to be answering questions about cheating, because I feel like answering questions about cheating is scapegoating. Like, I just feel like, I don't want to give somebody the chance to say, well, because I've had this happen before where someone was like treating me as if I'm the cheater and I'm their evil boyfriend or girlfriend when I'm grief counseling them or I'm giving them a tarot reading. And I can't handle that. So if you ask me questions about someone cheating, just remember that you're the causation of your reality. So if you're thinking about them cheating, they're going to cheat on you. Especially if you get really into that feeling and that fear. Because you can manifest things for yourself and others, good and bad. So might as well get on the bandwagon and telling yourself good things. Hey, Nisha, welcome back to the Chammy. I like pop and rock and country. I like country. I like country rock. It's really called Southern rock. Where I come from. Country rock, they would call so generically country rock they would call alternative country. Dumbasses. And then Southern rock, they'll try to tell you that doesn't, see, when the Black Crowes really kind of came along and did their whole thing with Southern rock, people kept trying to tell them they were country too. That's my favorite band, by the way. But Southern rock, country rock, I think country music. Now I have country music roots in my family on my mom's side. My uncle played guitar for the Godfather country music and wrote songs with him for years. And through the experiences I've seen, had, whatever, I feel like country music has really lost its. I feel like country music sound has evolved, but it's like lost its virginity or something. That sounds silly. I don't know. Like, it's really hard. I really hate to listen to country music that has pop synth keyboards in it. That bothers me. That just ain't country to me. And I'm sorry, but I feel like country music is just, if you really know country music, if you really know what it means to be someone who plays country music, I mean, and what the history of it is, and the outlandish outlaws that it created in music, I feel that's as well as lost. I feel like rock and roll is dead, and we all need to do something about bringing it back. And maybe bringing back the good sounds of what country music is without pop synth. Sorry, Nashville. So Jeremy, you're 5'3". I'm 5'4", so we're just right on par. Oh, you know what I just realized? My sound is down. I can't hear my alarm. Can you guys hear me any better? Yes, welcome to the slumber party. Jeremy. Okay, so I'm going to channel this for you, Jeremy. You haven't seen your daughter in 3 months. What? Now because my ex has moved and is keeping her from me, and I'm just curious if my little girl's happy or how she's feeling. Okay. We can get into that. Excuse me. So, you know how you said that thing, Firespawn, yesterday about how some tarot card reader told you celebrities' energy is protected? Nobody's energy is protected except little kids. They all have a different God or something like that, I swear. But I feel like, I'm like honored to answer your question, and I hope that we can find out something cool, Jeremy. Something that you honestly need to know about your baby girl. Spirit, what does Jeremy need to know right now about his daughter? Is she happy? She does feel emotionally and financially secure. I'm not sure she really knows what finances are, but there is something about her feeling emotionally secure where she's at. But she does miss her daddy, and she's wondering when she's gonna have to pack her bags again to come see you. And she respects you, okay, and she loves you, and I hope somehow that helps. And she looks forward to carefree timelessness with you. So just think about what you want in regards to seeing her. Think about what you have to do in order to see her again, and stay calm. No reacting to any drama, no reacting to, anything that you don't like that makes you feel uncomfortable. Dreams, feelings, emotions, and things that people might say to you. Like if someone says something to you, Jeremy, about you or your situation, and it hurts your feelings or it makes you want to get angry or react or something or make you feel what you don't want to feel or think. If it's against your outcome that you want, reject it and say, I'm so sorry that you feel that way, but I hope one day, you'll change your mind, I'm just saying, like, if someone wants to say that, something bad at all, sorry they feel that way. It's just not the truth, Hope someday they change your mind. So yeah, she's generally happy in her emotional security. Okay, but she is wondering when she's gonna have to pack her bags again because she does want to come and see her daddy. She's probably very young and in that state where she's is she under 7? Because I get the feeling that she's like still under that age where she's impressionable and incredibly like etheric. Like they don't think like the way the older kids do, 7 and up. Everybody is programmed already for who they're going to be by the time they're 7 years old. I mean, it's our own jobs to go ahead and focus on what we learn, what we create, and how to correct what gets fed to us in and out. So it's so important to feed your children and children in general, 7 and under, good spiritual food because they will carry it with them for a lifetime. I also think senior citizens have a different God too, but not celebrities. Hey Liz, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. It's good to see you. I'm gonna get you with that bacon. Get you with that bacon, woman. Making me worry about you. Nisha Queen, my Gemini is not super skinny. LOL. He's not. His body is great. We have APAC. That was a funny joke. I get it. I saw my nephew earlier today, and he's like built like a brick shit house. I'm going to have to hire that kid to be my bodyguard. Like, I used to be his bodyguard, but now, like, I'm going to have to hire him to be my bodyguard. It's amazing, like, what just a 1 week, like, on my detox has done for me, too. Like, I feel a lot better, especially with my foot. It's good. It's good. I just went through everything I have to do tomorrow, made a list, because I'm squeezing in music stuff, and then, of course, my job, and then this, and of course, the whole skincare thing and hair care thing's really helping me keep on top of my self-care. How's your night? Did you get to see your friends? Was it fun, Liz? Living la vida, Laura. Nisha, that's so cute. Paris one. Stormy's still annoyed at the tarot reader telling me celebrity. I am so annoyed. I'm going to make a shirt, and it's going to say, Dear Psychics, celebrities' energy is not protected. Or just celebrity energy not protected. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard from a psychic. I'm not going to talk about my friends who say silly things to me privately who are psychics, but I have I have grown up with several gentlemen who are popular at what they do in music. And we just wanted to get a general, just a real quick, some knowledge from a friend of mine who does palm readings. And the person didn't understand that, my friend's sitting right there, and I'm trying to tell this person who's also my friend, could you just tell the dude about his palm, Jesus Christ? And my friend just didn't, my other friend who reads the palms was just walls up. And it was just so weird for me. Because here I am, I've known this guy since I was 13. And just because he is who he is doesn't mean that So I have had this happen to me, fire spawn, as well. So when I'm also acting irritated about it, that's why, because I've experienced that. I've got that t-shirt in the closet, and I don't want to wear it again. I don't want to put it on and over anybody's head. Because I truly believe that our minds are limitless. I mean, I know they say that we only use 9-10% of it. I just refuse to believe that limiting belief in those circumstances. When I realized how many limiting beliefs and circumstances and how much brainwashing commercials did, and certain just growing up as being, I don't know what's harder, being a teenage girl or being a teenage tomboy. It was a good joke. Because the way I read it. So, well, I don't know. I don't think I've read your question. I'm just saying what you said about your boyfriend. The way that I read it, let me go back to it, was, my Gemini is not super skinny, LOL. He's not. His body is great. We have 8-pack. What made me laugh about that, it's how, how I've told you guys before, if you have a trigger, write it down. And then write the exact opposite. It's that's what you did. It just made me giggle. My boyfriend's fat. No, he's not. He's actually got an 8-pack. That kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that you were being silly, or maybe that's just the way. I don't know. Maybe my ADHD is coming back. So did I ever tell you guys why they diagnosed me ADHD? I was actually misdiagnosed, but they told me that I had ADHD at 7 years old because I couldn't understand why every woman I saw in my family putting mascara on and their mouth was always open. And it really freaked me out. So the doctor said she's way too aware of her surroundings. She has attention deficit disorder, so we immediately have to take her out of her school and put her in one for kids at a developmental center. So my mom took me to the developmental center, and once she saw that all the desks were nailed to the floor, she's like, I don't think so. We're just going to try to find a doctor and get her some weed and fix her. Because they wanted to put me on Ritalin and all this crazy stuff, but instead she just put me on some CBD. And I got better. But she also was like this close to becoming a child psychologist and helped a lot of my friends. Like, she was also a registered nurse, but she also helped a lot of my friends complete courses in child psychology who did go on to be child psychologists. Oh, cool. How old is Scarlett? Is she 4 or was she turned 5? When will your Gemini make it official? It's already official. What are you talking about? You know I don't do wins. The more that you wait around for a win, the more you put things on pause. The more you get online and look for movement in their social media, the more you're going to sit around looking for it. But sometimes I do feel like that your specific people might actually post something special about you that only is between the two of you, that only both of you would understand. I've had that before and not gone looking for it. It just happened to pop up in my feed. Living La Vida Laura. We're just going to write a whole new album, you guys, together. And then we're going to cover that one at the very end. They're going to be all love songs, right? But at the end, we're going to do that love song, and we're going to change the lyrics to Living La Vida Laura. Who wants to be a backup vocalist right now? I was actually thinking of recording my album that I'm making just live right here so you guys could watch it while I recorded it. Would you guys like to see that happen? I'm hoping to record it actually in one day. I'm hoping just to plug everything up to the plants, get the MIDI out, get the lyric sheets out. I'm not going to be doing any singing on the album. What I am going to be doing, though, is I'm going to be doing a scenario of poems that I wrote when I was a teenager, and I got featured in the Boston Globe for my poetry. And I want to, they recorded it that night that I performed it with the jazz trio, and we just winged it. But I think I kind of want to just recreate it with, like, here, you know, and with my instruments and my MIDI and the plants and the plant wave and all this crazy shit. Do you guys like plants? Did you know they sing? Thank you, Fire Spawn. I know I'm funny, but it looks like everything, darling. Okay, Spirit, what does Nisha need to know about? You know what? It's going to be official when you ask him to marry you. Are you going to ask him to marry you? It's already here. This person's offering you their cup of love, Nisha. It's 2 of Cups. Two of Cups is a wonderful card to get. I almost feel like, you know, when? What do you mean when? It's already happened. Now, go past the first dinner you make for him. Go past the first, second, third date with him. What are you guys doing on your next date? Are you going to go down to, you know, are you going to go down to Santa Monica Pier, or are you going to go up to Malibu? Please tell me. I want to hear all about it, Nisha. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, Liz, like, I'm going to drive down there this summer and we're going to make some plant music. I wonder if the stump in the graveyard still sings. Sounds like a sad lyric from a country song. So here, I'll be right back. I'm going to gonna share something with you. Someone brought up country music. So this is so old, but here's my uncle, Speedy Howard, playing with Porter Wagner and Ozark Jubilee in the 50s. Maybe it was the 60s. Now that's country music. At least country music roots. Just want to give a little country music education because I feel like country music right now is, I don't know, I feel it's like it's synth pop now. Alex, I'm good. Can I borrow some floss? I really need to floss my teeth and I can't find my floss, so I'm kind of bummed out. Yeah, Nisha, I'm so happy for you too. I'm so excited. Y'all post some good country songs if you like it. Post it. I'd love to hear what your favorite country songs are. Country music from past, present, and future. Please. Please post your favorite goth music. Post your favorite songs. If you have any song suggestions for me to sing, please also post them somewhere. So we're doing free live energy updates tonight, as well as in-depth reading and twin flame and general readings, Alex. Wait until I confess. So, yeah, just imagine it. Alex. You went to a concert the other night. What concert did you go to? Thank you. I love floss. I have also a mental teeth illness. After I got in that car accident, I guess I crunched down so hard and hit my face so hard on the steering wheel. I cracked my jaw here and I crushed some of my back teeth and lost some teeth too. But I remain to take care. I keep taking care of them until I can replace them, which is what the doctor said is the best thing to do. And so far, so good. I'm so glad you had a good time, Alex. That's fucking awesome. High five. Here's my favorite Carpenter song. So romantic. Yeah, I'll have to check out Sabrina. Will you be able to rebuild your relationship with your mom? Of course, especially if that's what you want. So let's see what Spirit has to tell you, because no matter what the cards tell you, you can have be and do whatever you want. Here's the Ten of Cups for you and your mom. So yes, maybe go cloud gazing, and look for that big, giant, bright, penis-shaped cloud in the sky that you can point out and make mom laugh, so you can break the ice. All right, I hope somehow that helps. Am I in love? Uh, the only man I ever loved is Daddy. Love me, baby. Fire's fun. He's been one of my celebrity crushes for years, and I feel a strong connection with him. But I would say I'm in love with him because I don't know him personally, so it would be creepy. I think it's okay to be in love with somebody's energy that you've never met before. I don't know, I'd have a lot of cousins I've never met before, but we've talked on the phone, or even when I haven't talked to them on the phone yet or seen them on FaceTime, I still love them because I love the energy that I heard from their music or the things that they said online. I mean, I know it's my family, but I'm just saying it's the same. It's okay to be in love with somebody's energy etherically. Nothing creepy about it. Is Isaiah hoping you reach out? Let's see what you need to know, Kaylee, about that right now. Yes, you would eat cheesecake for sure. Liz, are you still here? Let's do a free energy update for you too, honey. Spirit, what does Kaylee need to know about that right now? Should she reach out to Isaiah? Is he hoping that she'll reach out first? I think so. Queen of Cups. They feel very sensitive about you. I love you. Do an energy update real quick for Liz Love. Spirit, what does Liz Love need to know right now? Oh, look at this. This is wonderful. I love you. So you've got the Page of Pentacles. You've got some kind of financial opportunity coming your way, or maybe it's just that all the things that you're working so hard on right now are going to lead way to even more easier ways, to bring in that income that you want, especially opportunities for emotional security, especially your emotional security, like friends, I mean, and you just came back from seeing friends, right? So yeah, I think I could see you in this outfit too. So much fun. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, I agree with you, Storm. We just manifest that he does, Nisha. He's already confessed to you. I feel like when my specific person confessed that they love me, they told me through my dog. My specific person really has, I feel like their head in the clouds sometimes. I think we all have our head in the clouds, but I also think that this person's and it's not that they're a ditz, it's just they think differently, okay? And they sometimes I think I like this about them. They sometimes say things in riddles. Okay. And so I feel like the ditz when he does that. All right. Um, so, it's like when someone says what they mean, but they're doing it like in a way where they're kind of saying in a riddle. like I showed him a picture of my dog. And they're like, he's like, oh yeah, your dog, so cute. And then looks at me and says, I'm so in love with your dog. Okay. You know, and I think when that person did finally confess their feelings for me, they didn't really do it in a way where they like came to me and they're like, you know what, I got feelings for you. I'm in love and I'm going to write you into my story. You know, it wasn't like that. It was more like they made an action, Nisha. Okay. It was like an action they took. And I was surprised. The universe surprised me for sure. Okay. And then the next time I saw them, I didn't really expect for them to be like, hey, what did you think about that? Surprise. And that's how I knew. So keep your eyes open, your ears open, people, your hearts open, and try to think outside the box of what you think a person or how they would confess. Like, think about your wildest way they might even confess the way they feel about you. You know, and then let it go and let the universe surprise you. Okay? So after I did that live earlier, Nisha, I got this great idea where I really want to like go out on the streets of Atlanta. You know, and of course I'd ask people first, you know, to take my microphone and my megaphone and my my phone and see if I can actually ask people if they could help me understand, you know, the whole friends with benefits thing, and then also ask them if they're a couple, if they are friends, and see what they feel and think about that, and see if I can get different opinions from different ages. Because there's a lady that lives in the neighborhood, and her husband were walking down the street when I went for my walk earlier after the live. And she's a therapist and a grief counselor like myself, and was like, well, you know, I'm like, you guys are always hand in hand or arm around each other, even just while you guys are best friends, right? And she is a therapist. Like, she's actually like a doctor, whereas I'm just like a grief counselor. You know, I don't have like I didn't go to school for this. I mean, I got some training definitely from experience, as well as, you know, through being in death doula training and everything. I feel like her opinion of it was so important to me that she's like, I think it's very important, she said, as a therapist, you know, for people to be friends for certain, if they're gonna, you know, because it helps with that long-term relationship thing that you want to create with somebody else. So this, you have to understand, as a person who's 65 plus, been on the planet probably 100 years. And I'd like to get each person's like different opinion, who was maybe in a different category of age and gender, and just see what I would find, because maybe it will help me understand myself better as an ace. And maybe it will help me understand better, you know, what people are talking about with some of the stuff that I just don't know about, because I live under an enchanted rock in an enchanted forest under an enchanted city like Atlanta. I know y'all want some energy updates. Come on now. I should just shut up. May you know the energy of Jess veer towards you. Suman, are you still there, dear? I like your default pic. Virgo and I are meant to be together. Alex, I forgot your sign. What is it? Please forgive me. Is it Capricorn? Man, I have a dance pole, and I want to sell it. I've never opened the box. I want to sell it because I want to sell it to someone who can actually use it, so that I can buy one for myself that I can use while I'm disabled. Because I cannot use the one I purchased with the way my foot is. I have to actually get one that has a stage. So if you know anybody who wants to buy an extra, please let me know. I did gymnastics for years, and I feel like getting into that kind of workout every day will be good for me, because I'm already experienced with gymnastics. And dancing, I was a dancer for years. I mean, I trained hard, you guys. And now here I am. I got a Liz Frank injury. I don't want to stop dancing. I don't necessarily want you guys to see me dancing on my dance pole. That's private for home. But I mean, I am hoping to get back into it to help me recover more. Nisha, Queen, Stormy, if you don't mind me asking, why are you single? That's such a cute question. Because he hasn't asked me yet. He hasn't asked me yet to have babies and get married. But he will. And I'm asexual. So one thing you have to understand, Niche, about people who are asexual, you can be part of the LGBTQ plus A community and be an ace, and you can be heterosexual, you can be bisexual, you can be binary, non-binary, you can be male and be gay, and you could be a lot of things. Okay, you could be trisexual. But the one thing that you always have in common is that if you are asexual, if you are an ace, it's that, you know, people think it's that we don't like sex, but that's not what it is. It's just we have to have, a deep connection. We have to feel safe. We have to feel, go read about it. It's really interesting shit. But I didn't really know there was like a word for it or anything like that until somebody told me that I was pansexual, and I'm like, I don't think so. I'm nothing like a pan. Okay? Not a Peter Pan, not a frying pan. No. Just look it up. It's interesting stuff. And the thing about an ace is that you just never know what they have up their sleeve. Are you okay, Daddy? I'm going to end the live soon. I'll be done in about 40 minutes. Like, it's so funny. My girlfriends and I will talk about guys and girls. And they'll be like, do you think this one's cute? I'll be like, but her tits are nice. But that doesn't mean I'm going to get in bed with her, either. Oh my God. My dad saved my life with floss. I will not floss my teeth in front of you guys, I promise. Okay, I'm turning off the thing so I can go floss my teeth. I can't just have sex with anybody who likes me. Well, yeah, I mean, that could be part of being asexual, yes. But I just have to feel and see and just know, I have to have this. I know I'm a strange weirdo, huh? Well, Hi, Sophie. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I gotta feel something special for them. I gotta have some kind of deep, like, there's just gotta be, just. That's why I say, if they don't make you want to rip your clothes off and run through a sprinkler on soft green grass on a hot summer day, or winter's day, for that matter, I really have to, make a special connection with somebody too. I have to not just, I don't have to see it. I have to think, I have to feel it. Is that weird? That's why I said earlier, like, it triggers me. I wouldn't want to see any of you in the arms of someone who wasn't your friend. Sophie, yes, darling, you can. Like, my best friend Nikki in the whole wide world. Okay, her and I've been friends since we were little girls too. I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, she's got a beautiful soul and a nice set of tits. Okay, and I would sleep with her any day, as long as we're in our pajamas. And I feel like I could even marry her and live happily ever after without ever having sex or anything like that. I feel good about this person, and that's special to me. And that's rare for me to find the people that I want to spend the rest of my life with, because life is short. Because either they're gone already, okay, or I haven't met them yet, or they're in limbo because I'm in limbo about them. Okay, Spirit, what does Sophie need to know about in regards to Dee's feelings towards her tonight? I've just gotten to the point where I've always been able to feel comfortable talking about sex around my parents. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So they're feeling something magical about you, Sophie. This Magician card shows that they're dazzled and curious about that extra special thing about you. Has something changed? Did you put on your red dress and click your heels 3 times and say there's no place like this person's arms? Did you have a happy thought that maybe you telepathically sent to them and they picked up on it? Something's definitely like goddess is alive and magic is afoot. You get what I'm saying, Sophie? Happy spring. Somehow that helps. Yeah, same, Nisha. I talk to my parents about everything. We don't hide anything. Something has changed, yeah. Something has changed, and like maybe they're feeling a little bit more of the magic with the season change. You see what I'm saying? Like their feelings for you, though, what do you want them to be? Of course, in a good way. The Magician's always a good sign in any reading because you are the magic wand. They see you that way. They feel that way about you. I saw, you guys, this card. I love this card so much. This is the 5 of Wands. I didn't realize that my Golden Girl cards synced up so much and so well with some of the episodes that are on TV. And I saw this episode last night for the first time. Sorry about the paint on my thumb. Where they teamed up to play bowling. It's season 1, episode 7. It's called Competition. And this card's all about competition, but friendly competition in this deck. Teamwork. Okay? You want long-term relationship, guys? It's all about teamwork. You want long-term relationship? Teamwork. You want spirit to help you every day, every night? They already are. Teamwork, though. Yeah, my parents are pretty much like, you want to talk about sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever, just let us know. So I was very curious about it because when I was a little girl, I had older teenage brothers and sisters when I was just, learning to hear at 5. See, Sophie? Look at that. All you had to do was change your beautiful thoughts around. All you had to do was go within and do the work, and you got what you wanted from your man, right? Thank you for sharing that. So, is your wedding cake going to be cheesecake? You're going to make me cry, girl. Wait, is your wedding dress going to be red? My mom's wedding dress to my dad was red. And not too long ago, I wore the suit that he married her in with the polka dots, you guys, from the 70s and his vest. When I get married, my dress is definitely going to be red. Maybe Spirit's saying you need to have a red dress, Sophie. Get your groove thing. So happy for you. My God. See, when I hear these stories about being right, like that makes me happy to be here. And then I lived through that car accident, and that was like the 3rd car accident I've ever been in, and I'm just so grateful that I survived it so I could come here and help people and read stuff like that. And it also helps me to believe more in myself too, in regards to what I'm manifesting with my specific person, with my health, my dad's health, with our finances, with finding a home so we will finally not be homeless anymore. And I mean, yeah, we have the roof over our head, but the state still considers us homeless because the guy won't give us a lease. So we're pretty much just at his mercy. That's right, Alex, you're a Capricorn. My best friend who passed away today 3 years ago was a Capricorn. Maybe today, instead of doing tarot card readings, I'll do a concert for her. Oh, I gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back. So this is gonna be a live paid reading on my call center, energy updates. Hold on. Hey Timothy, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm good.
Good,
but
good.
I'm hurt. But I'm also still pretty good. This is in regards of a love situation and something that I kind of found out about. Do you need names and birthdays?
No, keep names and birthdays to yourselves. I like to always tell people that's your private information. I don't really need any of that as a tarot card reader. But what I do need is to know what the most important question is to you, darling. What is the most important question that Stormy can answer for you right now?
Okay. Well, you know what? Just for the sake of just title and stuff like that, I'm gonna say her name.
That's fine too. If that doesn't trigger you, then yes, please say her name if that makes you feel better. Yes, you're allowed to do that, of course.
Yes. How do Brittany Michelle White currently feel about right now at this moment?
Spirit, what does Timothy need to know about how Brittany Michelle White feels about Timothy B right now? What does Timothy need to know about that right now, Spirit? You got Page of Cups. Page of Cups is all about somebody wanting to offer their cup of love to you, trying to find creative ways to inspire that love in the both of you. This person might be new at this love thing too. New at this new love story. They do have loving feelings for you, but they might be thinking and feeling behind the scenes, their energy, like the energy behind this Page of Cups is worried that maybe you guys are over in this Ten of Swords before it's begun. Their wish fulfilled, though, in this Nine of Cups is they don't want to be bored anymore. They really want to offer you this cup of love. The Nine of Cups and Four of Cups, this cards are all about sharing your cheesecake, but at the same time, they're bored. It's like they're bored waiting for you to come in and give them what they want, or they're bored in some way in their life and they think that feel that by offering you a cup of love, putting their ego down and offering you a cup of love, and themselves making loving choices through this Ace of Cups, that you'll both find emotional and financial security on the way down the road. You guys might even be at a crossroads in whatever connection you have in this Two of Swords. Two of Swords can be about coming to a crossroad, deciding what path you want to take with it. But historically, I just want to say that card's about pregnancy. Maybe the idea of pregnancy, maybe this person or you have spiritual ideas in regards to creating things that are within you that you want to give birth to. It's pretty interesting reading.
Okay.
I know it's like intense. I hope that helps somehow.
It has, but just a few minutes ago, well, let me start off by saying this. And if it sounds like I'm being frustrated, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm here for you.
I'm hurt right now.
I understand.
But we started off as friends, years ago. And we tried to be in a romantic relationship a couple years ago. It just didn't work out because of miscommunication and misunderstanding. In the beginning, I was fine with it and I was okay with it. But at the same time, like, I still had a thing for her. But I still respected her decision. Now, what ended up happening was that she started to do this thing where she started to go back and forth. And she would reach out to me whenever she would feel like it. But at the same time, like, she would also do this weird thing where if I was to hit her up, then nothing, really, came about. about. I wouldn't hear from her, and it got to the point where I had to enforce the boundary. Now, with me enforcing that boundary with her, with me enforcing that boundary with her in November, what ended up happening was that she reached out to me on Christmas Day,
Wow.
saying she would like to talk. And she said she didn't feel ready. She felt that she had to be ready, but she didn't feel ready. And I just told her, hit me up whenever you're ready. Now, it is March, about to go into April. We have yet to have our conversation.
Yeah.
And she keeps reiterating the fact that she wants to have this talk. And something in the middle of between what happened in December up until now, that happened. The phone I'm talking to you on is a new phone, meaning I have a new number. I did not rush to give her my new number, simply because, I just wanted to create that space where I can heal. So when we do have this conversation,
yeah, because that's important for you to be the best version of yourself, and you do it through healing and recovery.
Right. So
You've done the right thing.
In the process of that, I get the message on social media from her, saying, pretty much saying that she thought I had her blocked, and that she thought I, had her blocked, and she still loved me. I mean, she didn't say she still loved me, but she said she'll always love me, and I'll always have a place in her heart. And she
Those
just
are good
wished
things.
that our story had the ending that we wanted.
Oh, but you guys can rewrite that love story.
So it's like, I gave her the new number. We're supposed to talk, but then today, just a few minutes ago, I had, I was in my emotions. I was anxious because it's like, okay, you're supposed to talk this December. Like, and even then, you went as far as to reach out to my messages on social media because I couldn't respond.
Yeah.
When I have my own phone. So I'm thinking you're ready to talk. And I searched her social media, and I saw something that kind of implied that she's with someone else right now. Okay. And I'm like confused and hurt and like thrown off because it's like,
yeah, of course you've been thrown off because this person has showed their loyalty to you, shared these words with you about love and being in their heart. But I want to tell you something. Social media, only believe half of what you see and less of what you hear. I want to say that you have complete control of creating what you want with this person. Doesn't matter what the dirty third party says. Doesn't matter what you see online. In fact, I would suggest don't ever go back to her social media for a while now, because all it's going to do is trigger you. Don't look at the social media for movement. Don't look at the social media for something that might trigger you. That's the worst thing you can do when you're on a path of self, perseverance and perfection through spiritual stuff, or even just, for your own mental wealth. Because what it does is, I don't know if you know about law of assumption, manifesting, law of attraction. Whether you like it or not, you're manifesting at all times. It's involuntary, like breathing. So you might as well make it a good story, because you can also manifest bad things for yourself as well as others. Now, you've got two more cards here. The Strength card showing that she does love you too. Really is in love with you here now. The Strength card, but she's holding back. She's kind of being like this lazy lion, right? Because she feels stuck in something in her personal own vortex in this Eight of Swords. Now, if you're thinking and feeling something about her, she's probably thinking and feeling it about you too. Because this person and the whole vast world can only show up according to how you act, think, and feel and assume in regards to what's going on with them. That they can only show up the way that you know what I mean? So you might have been even subconsciously sitting there going, this is going to happen, man. This is going to happen. And not even realize it. And it shows up and you're like, what the fudge?
Right.
So what are you telling yourself about her? Please tell me now, because I want to help you. I wish I could give you a hug, because social media can really, really kick us in the tits, man. It can really leave us
like,
good.
I just want us to just have this resolution.
Did you tell her that?
You know what I mean? Just have this conversation.
Did you tell her that?
Get into the. Yeah, I told her that.
Did you ask her how she wants to operate around that?
Huh?
Did you ask her how she wants to operate around that?
I've asked her that too. And the thing is like there'll be periods of time where she'll be like, yes, I would like for us to meet up in person. Yes, I would like for us to have this conversation and all of that. So it's not like,
look, you're not doing anything wrong. Just don't do anything that triggers you. In fact, don't message her until it feels good enough to message her, because it makes you feel good and you don't care about the outcome. I want you to just relax tonight and think about what you do want, what you really feel like you want, and sleep tonight as if you have it. And please keep me updated, or you can call me back. I'll be here for a little while longer. I really would like to help you, because you really can help me and do whatever you want, Timothy.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want you to hurt like this. You deserve better. Please don't pay attention to the social media. In fact, get with her and say, what's up, because I really like you, or I love you, or whatever you need to say, because life is short, and you want to find the ones that you want to spend the rest of your life with, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm here for you. Just remember that. You can fix
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
I believe in
do
you.
have one last.
We got 4 seconds. Oh, I hate when they're like, I have one last point. It hangs up. Those are my favorite clients, the guys that come in and they need to be helped with their love life. Because a lot of the women that call in, they start yelling at me like I'm the boyfriend that's breaking their heart. What, Daddy?
The woman is speechless.
Yeah, most of the women that call me on the call center, they're not very nice. They're not nice to me at all. I'm back, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. He might call back. I would really like to help him, but he'll have to call me back. Yeah, he's really going through it. Like, I think I just wish that we could all just stop confusing each other. Like, can't we all just get along?
No. They're Russians, we're Americans.
Can't we all just get along? Come on. I just wish we could all get along. So let's go ahead and get some more energy updates in before I close the portal, because Pops and I got to be up early to do some therapy, and I got to work. And I gotta go get back up to save the world. Sophie, let me catch up with the chat, y'all. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Dan, sorry I missed you. Don't know if you're still here. Nancy Face, hi, babe. You're trying to post your email, it doesn't let you? Well, just email me if you want to email me. It should be in the description or somewhere on the channel. That's weird that it doesn't let you. Let's see. It doesn't let you do this. Eating barbecue and listening. He was talking to me on the phone all the time. You waited 3 years. I feel like I've waited my whole life. It can. I can hardly believe that, like, Melanie's been gone 3 years. So I was saying that maybe I'll just have a concert for Melanie tomorrow night. And I'll just do a live music show instead of a live tarot reading tomorrow. Maybe I will channel the dead tomorrow. You guys, when I was growing up, I used to have dreams of the Winchester Mansion, and I didn't know what I was having dreams about. And then one day I woke up and talked to my mom about it, because I was like, hey, I saw Alan, my friend Alan from the band Living Deadlights, in my dream. We were in this house like this, and I was so surprised to dream about Alan and blah, 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 Alan. Alan lives in Los Angeles. He plays music with my friend Taka. He's an amazing tattoo artist in Los Angeles. And I just was so surprised that those guys were like in my dream, because Taka is one of my teenage friends from when we were teenagers too, and a fantastic guitar player and musician, singer, everything. I mean, he's just so talented, that guy. But Alan, for some reason, Alan and Taka and I weren't necessarily dressed up in modern day clothing in this particular dream. I'd also never dreamt about this mansion with anybody else in it with me. So we were like dressed in old timey clothing, like Victorian clothing or something. But then my mom's like, oh yeah, you're dreaming about the Winchester mansion, blah, blah, blah. So I've kind of been wondering over the last couple years, like maybe I was Lady Winchester in a past life. And we're going to channel the dead right here on YouTube. But we're going to channel the dead unlike anybody else has ever channeled the dead on YouTube. And I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but we're definitely going to do it before I leave the haunted dump. It's going to be fun. And I think over the next couple of days, maybe I'll get Liz and mine's Estes method up and running. And I'm going to do one with my best friend, Nikki, from England. She'll be in England, and I'll be here in Atlanta, but you'll see us both on the screen. She's also a tarot card reader. Please feel free to contact her at Nikki's Tarot. I think that's Nikki's Tarot card readings. I'm not sure what the link is, but I'll go find it right now. Also, check out Liz Love's stuff. I think she made a YouTube channel too. Here's my babe. This is my gorgeous and beautiful, loving, kind-hearted, wonderful, bestest friend since I was like 15. She grew up in a 500-year-old castle, guys. Can you imagine? Oh gosh, I don't know what card I pulled for you, Firespawn. It's been so long. I hope Timothy calls me back. But see what I mean about social media? He went to go look at her social media to see if there was going to be any movement, and boom, saw something he didn't like. And it sent him into a downward spiral. This is why my life I have a life mentoring coach, and and I have my dad, and I have my mom. I mean, even though she's etheric now, but I don't think if I'd met my mentor, I would have been able to unscramble the eggs in my head. If that makes any sense. And then my dad helps me make sense of the unscrambled eggs in my head. Oh, Sophie, I can't believe it. I'm just so fucking excited that I helped you with your manifestation. If you could please write your story down in the comments under this video when you get a chance, maybe tomorrow or whatever, I would be so grateful and thankful, because I would just love to absolutely use that in a review, or just to show people that, it really is truly, the world is in your hands. When you hear that song, the whole world's in your hands. Yeah. I know it says he's got the whole world in his hands, but it's really, every single one of us has the whole world in our hands. That's why when I get that world card for you guys, I'm like, yeah, the world is in your hands. Or they think the world of you. I mean, I know that card's about regeneration, because what does the earth do? Regenerate. But so do we. You scratch yourself, it heals. You get cancer, you can heal. You get a cough, it can heal. Your hair falls out, it'll grow back. You stub your toe, it'll get better. You break your heart, you can fix it. Other people break your heart, you can fix it. Yes. Hello, I Rise. Welcome to the Chammy. Yeah, my mom's around. She's right there. That's my mom. Right there. And I also have a little bit of Melanie in this urn as well. And look, I'm silly, and I decorate Mom's urn. Today she's wearing a mask. I'm twisted. Well, yeah, because I just could see it. Like, I just could feel it with that card. Yeah, Mom was a Virgo. Mom is a Virgo. Sorry, Mom. I'm not trying to talk about Mom like she's dead. She doesn't like that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think my dad's psychic. He feels he's psychic. We were talking about it today. And then I think it's interesting how my dad manifests as well. I think we all have our own unique manifestation style. Like, I think a lot of the videos online are great, because they help one to learn how they manifest. But I sometimes feel like some people take it too literal. Like, if they don't do it like this, it's not going to work. I rise. What will the path of becoming a SPD bring? Is that this aligned new sub like thing? Let's just see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Let's see what it'll bring for you. Oh, Nikki, my best buddy. She's such a loving Leo. So yes, this is going to be something that changes your world and creates a new world for you. I rise. I hope somehow that helps. Keep me updated, okay? Because this is something that's definitely aligned for you. I mean, we were just talking about this card. The whole world is in your hands, dear, and I feel like it's going to bring you not only the emotional security you want, but the financial security that you want. Not sure how, but this is just what Spirit needs you to know. Does anybody even know what an SPD is? I don't. I kind of feel silly that I don't really know what you're talking about, but I hope somehow that helps. So your mom was a Leo. Did I put the link into Nikki's tarot channel? Because she's going to be doing the Estes method. She's going to have 100-year-old tarot cards with us that night or day. I'm not sure, whatever's going to be good for her. Okay, just make sure you wear good masks to protect your body, okay? Just protect yourself. Make sure you put your health first. Spirit says. If it becomes too much, find something else. Because you can have and do whatever you want. Thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing to Nikki's channel. It's so funny because she wanted to have a baby. And I feel like I know that her and her baby daddy made the baby, but I feel like I manifested it. Like I did a spell and everything with my mind. And then I named the baby Ducky because his name's Duncan and her name is Nikki, so it would be Ducky. Just Ducky. I mean, I know her name's Mary, but Ducky. I'll always call that baby Ducky. Yes, and she's as beautiful as a rose and as silly as a basket. Actually, you guys, I made a story time for her and her brother Max. So I should probably take that video off private because it is the story of spring. And it is the story of the goddess Ostara. I had so much fun using this particular story to create my own voice work because I really want to do voice work. I'd like to get hired through Backstage to do voice work for movies and commercials, and as well as do acting as well. I can do all kinds of different voices and characters, and even improv. I do a lot of improving. Let's go ahead and see if I can find that video, and then I'll link you guys in and share it on the community tab. If you guys want to watch it, you can, or share it with your kids. There's no it's no adult content. It's completely PG because I made it for Nikki's kids. So I guess I'd go over to my studio. Really? I absolutely have to take a picture of this, guys, and share it with you. I'm kind of shocked. So YouTube just told me I've got 1,000 hours of watch time. People love your videos so much they can't stop watching. That makes my whole day better. Thank you guys so much for your help and your likes and your subscriptions and your views and your time, because y'all don't have to be here. You know, the reason I opened this channel is for my music. And then I had this great idea of doing like ghost hunting stuff, but it didn't work out because I got in the accident. And I was also going to like do some stuff with Dolphin Project, but I got hurt. But I'm so glad that I came back because I almost gave up. I'm glad I didn't. Libra, may I get it? Yes, you may get it. Hey, Nancy Face, welcome back to the Chammy. Would Steven enjoy if I got him a sommelier class on Groupon? Yes. Yes, just because you appreciate him. He would love that. Then Levita Laura, my free wills, like Stormy Blue Chat with Liz, Cottonfly, Fire Spawn, Jeremy. Sophie, Stormy, you helped me get my man. You deserve everything good and all blessings. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, it's song time. Okay, so I'm not sure what song to play. I'm just gonna play. Hold on. Hold on for that energy update. Where did this song go? Forgetting the name. I feel like a noob. Here we go. I feel like this one. Here we go. Okay, this is for Sophie and her specific person. Her future husband. There you guys go. Okay, let's get to these few energy updates. So Nancy Face. To let you know. Would Stephanie enjoy? Okay, we did that one. And then loving Libra may get general advice for the rest of the month. Yes. Okay, so we are now on loving Libra. So, Spirit's asking you before the full moon on April 5th, get your things in order. The things you want to do, the things you want to stop doing, the things that you want to draw in, the things you want to let go of. And when you're doing this, maybe even look around the room and around your place and see what you might want to get rid of and have a lighter load this spring. Maybe get things in order for spring. Maybe some spring cleaning. You notice the pyramid on top of his throne. It's almost as if Spirit saying somebody special, maybe even many people special are coming in. So get things going, get ready for it, because it is yours, whatever it is that you're conjuring up here with this man in red. Somehow that helps. I don't know why Spirit said man in red, but maybe that's because the man on the card is red. Red might be a protective color for you for the rest of the month as well. I hope somehow that helps, loving Libra. Simone, today's your birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Drop my phone. So just as a collective message for everybody, it's time to recover soon. So get your favorite drink. Sorry about the paint on my thumb. It won't come off. Who's going to have a drink and then have nap time? I know I am. Very soon. Closing the portal very soon. So if you want a free energy update, please feel free to ask. You can ask questions about the law of assumption, the law of attraction for free. You don't have to pay me for that. I'm doing life mentoring and grief counseling sessions too, as well as your twin flame general in-depth readings. What I like to do is close the portal and then have a little chat, but we can do both. So I'll close free energy updates in about 5 to 10 minutes. And then it'll only be paid readings the last 10 or so minutes while we chat. Dollface Diva, you want an energy update? Okay. If you want to get asked out in Korea, sure. Oh, in Korean. I thought you meant you'd go to Korea and get asked out. But I have been awake since the butt crack of dawn, so I'm kind of seeing concept. Actually, I can't have a drink because I'm on a detox, unfortunately. And I think everyone in the house drank the rest of the ready to drunk, so there's no chance of taking a shot of that. Maybe the brandy that Liz made me's around, but still, I can't drink on my detox. That would be completely against the rules. And even though I like to break my rules, I'm only breaking my rules for cheesecake, bites of cheesecake, or to smell it. She got new sheets. Oh, How Do I Live Without You? I love that song. You know what song I heard the other day, and it was so amazing. And I hadn't heard it in a really long time. And it was somebody covered it. I wish I could find the cover of it, but I probably won't. I guess it could be in my history, but maybe it would just be better to listen to the original. Did anybody like this song from Seal? Kiss from a Rose? It's such a good song. It's probably so cliche, but Is it hot in ATL right now? No, it's perfect. Hey, Simon, let's find out. And hey, Dollface, what's your question, babe? Let's do some free energy updates. Spirit, what does Simon need to know about that right now? Yes, I love Batman. Everybody likes Superman. I like Superman too, but I really just prefer Batman. Spirit, what does Simon need to know about right now? The song is so goth. Nah, just the lyrics are goth. You guys want to hear some goth music? Classic gothic music. So today, partner miss Simon. Does Simon's partner miss them? I don't need to know about that, Spirit. So yes, they miss you very much, Simon. They wish to have luck with you. I hope they wish to get lucky. I hope that helps. They like you a lot. They do miss you. What's the month of April bringing? Hey, Rika, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, I should say. Yeah, there's a free reading. Free energy updates are going to stay open until a few more minutes, and then it's just going to be paid readings only for the rest of the night. Okay, so Suman, stop saying that to yourself. Stop saying the no contact thing. Don't make it harder than it already is, darling. Spirit, is Harry missing Rika? Is Harry missing Rika? What does Rika need to know about that right now? And to you, and that you could feel trustworthy towards them, Spirit says. I hope somehow that helps. Okay. So a career reading is going to start at $6. I couldn't tell you your whole fortune with your career in one card, but I can give you an idea. Good night, Sophie. Keep me updated. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. You're getting everything you want. I already knew you would. So, Knight of Wands. Maybe you need to communicate a little better about what you do want at your job and how you want things to go and what you want out of the job too, to better yourself in your life. I hope somehow that helps with your career path. Take action, and persist in what you truly want with that career, okay? Because Spirit says you're going to be very good at whatever you do, especially if you love what you do. Dollface, did you do mine? I probably did and just don't remember. What's your question, Dollface? And then I'm gonna do Dollface, and I manifested Korean guy, and I got Korean guy at the club. Law of attraction is fun. It is. So, Spirit, is Laura gonna get? Is she gonna get asked out in Korean? I know that Korean women are some of the most beautiful women in the world. Guys, I don't know. Maybe they're the most beautiful Asian men in the world. I don't know. Very interesting, because you have a 9 of Pentacles. That means they like the way that you take care of yourself. They like the way that you just are about yourself, your presence, your energy in this 9 of Pentacles. They can't wait to see you in this lovely dress. So yeah, I think you are going to get asked out in Korean. Very good opportunity for that. Better start learning Korean if you don't already. You're shy. Shy? You're not shy. Fire spawn. Where did fire spawn go? You're welcome, S. Sahaji. I hope somehow it helped. Thank you. All right. Free energy updates are closed. Where's did I give you your energy update, Dollface Spirit? What does Dollface Diva need to know right now about her vortex? Oh, interesting. It's like you're at a crossroads with yourself. Are you pregnant? Is somebody you know pregnant? Are you pregnant with an idea or a thought of going, coming, leaving, doing something new and different? Are you at a place in your life where you're ready for a change? Take the blindfold off. Put the swords down. Take your shoes off and go put your feet in the sand. Go to the beach and enjoy that moon. Make sure that you're writing down the things you want to release for April 5th. And you're going to burn it. You're going to burn the paper or rip it up and put it in the trash can, whatever feels more sacred to you. Make sure you also make a list of what you want to draw in, because right now, as we speak, it's time to be thinking about what you don't want and purging it, opposed to when the new moon does come and it's time for you to be drawing in what you do want. Let's find out when the new moon is. Okay, so it's already the new moon. The moon is a day old right now at 1%. So start writing down what you want to draw in right now. Just start thinking about it and feeling it all around. And remind yourself, oh, let's play a little game. Who's here right now? Liz Love, welcome back. Let's play a little game. Let's play I Will Not Climb the Ladder. So you're going to take a pen and a piece of paper, and you're going to write. You can take several pieces of paper and pen, and you're going to write, I will not climb the ladder. You're going to put it by your bed. You're going to put it by your bathroom, so you'll see it first thing in the morning, maybe when you're brushing your teeth or taking your first pee. Maybe by your coffee pot, put one, maybe at the front door, and just keep telling yourself every time you see it, I will not climb the ladder. I will not climb the ladder. I will not climb the ladder. Then before you go to bed that night that you decide to do this, as you're drifting off, tell yourself, I will climb the ladder. I will climb the ladder. And let me know what happens. You can do, if it works in one night, it might work in 2 nights. Just look up the climb the ladder theory, and if you try it, let's talk about it. Yes, the moon is beautiful, isn't it, Liz? Yeah. Well, don't worry, Live and Lavina Laura. I'm a death and rebirth doula, so we'll be holding hands through it. Listening to me and watching Children of the Corn, that movie scares the fuck out of me. Anyways, I'm going to go back to this, getting this video, so that it's at least on my channel if anybody wants to watch it for Easter or spring. Not sure where it is, but let's see. I hope I didn't delete it. Jeez, it don't make it easy for you to find your own videos. Especially if you have 30,000 of them. I don't even see it on YouTube anymore. It has to be somewhere here. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's 2020. Duh. How strange. It's like just completely gone. Doesn't make any sense. Like, does YouTube just delete your stuff sometimes? It's not that. Okay, so maybe I uploaded it the first time in 2022 instead of 2021. So I'll go back one more page just to see if it's still there. Oh, here it is. It's called The White Hair. Duh. So I'm going to make it public. I'm going to republish it. They told me there was a copyright restriction, but maybe it's because of the background music I used. I don't care. I just made it for the kids because they love their Auntie Chloe Moon Dancer. And I thought it would make them happy. So here's a bedtime story for you guys tonight. I'm going to leave it here for y'all. It's called The White Hair. Hey, Jean. Yeah, but when there's a copyright claim on something, you have to respond to it. So if you don't respond to it, they will delete it within a certain amount of time. And if the person who's got the copyright claim on it does not respond, they won't delete it. Like, I was in a pickle where my original music, copywritten by me, the end of the song, someone stole it and copyrighted it for themselves, Universal or some shit like that in Europe on some other continent. Okay? And I had to physically show YouTube, this is my fucking song. Don't come around here and bully me about my fucking song. Here's the copyright. Here's the name it's under. Here's what it's published under. Here's the damn name of the song. And that's the song on the intro video that you see when you first come to my channel for my book, Look Away, Sweet Dixie. And that song is called Elven Lullaby. Yeah. How fucked up is that? So my experience with copyright claim is that it's not that they will delete it. They will delete it if the copyright claimant does not respond. Does respond and has the proof of, that you don't have a copyright on it, or you don't have your mechanical license to use it, that kind of thing. You have up to 90 days to respond. Or they do, actually. They have up to 90 days to respond. If they don't respond, YouTube doesn't care. Because, see, then they would have to, put a if I did a cover from someone who was very popular and they had, a #1 hit or something, they'd have to go around brown-nosing everyone who did a cover song all the time. So that's why you buy, a mechanical license. It's fun world over here. Really. They change the shit every week. They just said, they sent a creators video out the other day that was you can no longer cuss. Creators of YouTube, you can no longer cuss in any of your videos. You have to wait 5 seconds or 5 minutes or something dumb like that. What? You can no longer cuss in your videos. But you can't after 5 minutes. They don't want you. Isn't that weird? It's weird. So, Jean, what happened to you? Too many rules and not refunding money for missing a reading didn't sit right with me. What happened to you, Jean? Jean, did someone tell you that your celebrity crush's energy was protected too? What happened, Jean? That sucks. I personally don't do refunds, but I also don't sit around and beat around the bush. I just don't accept them because I don't know how to return. I don't know how to refund on PayPal platform, which I guess I need to learn how to do that. But at the same time, I never give anyone a reason for a refund. I know, Liz, I can't cuss. You can cuss, but you have to wait 5 minutes or something. Shitty like that. Oh, you left the channel. So today I had done a stop being addicted to tarot cards Q&A, but nobody really asked any questions about it. But I do want to say this. When you are persisting a dream, when you are persisting in a manifestation through law of assumption, law of attraction, universal laws, whatever you practice in your spiritual path every day, or whatever you talk to that you believe in, I feel like it's important to ask the question of yourself, who are you going to be when you get to the end of you, and who do you want to be, so that you can manifest all that you want to create. It's also tarot cards can't do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. Tarot cards can give you advice. Tarot cards can help you, but today I had a client and we did a reading yesterday. Everything's fine with her guy, okay? But then some girl decided to renew her gym card or whatever, and every time her boyfriend goes to the gym, this girl, his friend, who's been longtime friends with them, with the guy who's her boyfriend, spends 2 hours talking to him after the gym. And I told her, well, then if it makes you uncomfortable, just start going and working out at the gym with him. Get to know her. Maybe y'all can be good friends. Just try to think of something different. She's like, well, I wanted to talk to you about that, but you weren't online to talk to, so I went to another reader, and it made it 10 times worse, telling me that he was going to always be non-committal. I finally had to tell her, stop, because everything was fine before you had the reading, right? She's like, right. I'm like, and he's assured you that it's nothing but you're the one he loves, cherishes, and adores, right? She's like, right. And I said, and he's showing you that, right. And you're feeling it, right. So I said, why would you go to another grief counselor, life mentoring person, or tarot card reader to mangle your mind about it? Because you thought that, that it was going to make you feel any better. And it didn't make her feel any better, because she went and did that thing that I've been guilty of, and many of the other people that I'm friends with have been guilty of who are into tarot, where you go from one channel to the next, from one short to the next, trying to find the answers that you feel that you need to seek out, or one tarot card reader to another, because either you weren't satisfied with the last one, or all the tarot card readers are saying the same shit, or, you know what I mean? Like, have you guys experienced that? I know I've been incredibly addicted, and I had to stop doing it, because what was happening is it was not allowing me to follow my inner compass, nor allowing me to understand, what was really going on. Because I'd feel great one day, and then my mind would be just mangled and nothing but shit the next. Well, I only have one rule here. No spamming the chat. 3 times you're out of the old ball game. So no questions about health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam pass, or interview success questions. If it does come up, I'll make sure to tell you guys. I'll never keep that from you. No posers, no jobbers, no front, and no fear. So that's really the only, like, be groovy, man, or leave. That's the only rule. Well, and then when I have a paid reading, they do take precedence over and free live energy updates here and in the call center. Rules are meant to be broken, though. I mean, I guess. Yeah, tarot does read current energy, and people do change their minds often, and thoughts aren't always carried through. You're right. But at the same time, they have no power over you. The cards can't do it for you. Okay? And that's another example of what I mean by, people will get, energy won't change. Jean, energy won't change, and they'll go from tarot card reading to another, and just get told the same stuff over and over again and wonder why, because they haven't done the work, or they're not understanding the message, or they don't know how to do the work, or don't realize that it's, a riddle that they have to figure out. Like, I literally understand and know people who are just like, they will live by what the card says and then won't even try to persist in their dreaming anymore. And I find that sad. I find that real sad. I find that real sad that there are people that allow tarot cards to create circumstances and limiting beliefs around their lives when they are really the true, beautiful creator. And tarot cards are here to advise you, here to tell you what you need to know, most importantly. So, so that you can get where you want and get what you want. Yeah, it's okay to be led back to tarot. It's just that don't let it mangle your mind. Nisha. Yeah, general readings are very basic, and they should be. I will tell you right now that a lot of the readers do read from the book. I just can't do that for you. I even have people that come in here and get pissed off at me or question my ability, when I'm not shuffling and giving them a card. I don't always need cards. I see the people. I can't help it. Sometimes I wish I couldn't see the people. See, I think that's cool to read your own cards is great. I hate all those stupid rules that people talk about. Don't let anyone touch your tarot cards. Don't read for yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. This is wrong. This is right. Whatever feels right is what feels right, guys, okay? Stick with it. Follow your inner compass and don't waver from your faith in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. So start there. Well, yes, of course, but a lot of people, Jean, don't believe that. They don't believe they have free will. They don't believe it's their reality. They think that their whole life is based on someone else's free will when it's not. It's based on, you and your free will, your reality, your power to change the world with your feelings and thoughts and heart and mind. You can move mountains with a cup of water. And no one will ever be able to convince me different. When my friend Sun, the African wise man, who's the counter of the universe, told me that the first time, I just didn't get it. And I wish I had figured it out a lot sooner, because maybe I wouldn't, be in the living situation I'm in now, where I have no idea or clear sight in regards to that. Now, it doesn't mean I don't have things in order in regards to what the next step is to take, or don't know what the next step is to take. It's just that had I been more on my strict mental diet, I could already be at the desired spot on my roadmap of desires. You see what I mean? So I let the limiting beliefs that tarot cards were telling me and making me think. I let the circumstances around me in my 3D reality control me to the point where I'm going to end up in a U-Haul again. And I don't want that to happen. So I rewind and say, wait a minute, that's the old story. Let's start writing this new one, where I'm living in my magic green home on the top of a hill looking down at Malibu Beach. And Nisha's coming over for a piece of birthday cake and a cup of tea. Cottonfly, I believe everybody is psychic. I believe we all have a gift. I believe we all have magic, that we are the magic. I believe all you have to do is tap in to believing in yourself and understanding that when you're talking to yourself in your head, it's not always just you, but you'll know the difference between spirit and yourself. You'll just know. It might even sound like your own voice. It might not have a voice at all. It might just be a thought. You might be someone who can channel the dead, Gene. But no, you don't. Everybody's psychic. It's just how they tap into it. Even the tarot card readers that you're talking to are psychic. They just might be poorly psychic. Okay? They might have a mental psychic illness. So I channel the dead. The dead are nothing to be scared of. I have a whole army of undead, whole army of dead at my back. That's why I say I'm the most dangerous woman in the world. Well, also because my thoughts and feelings. I'm pretty in control of on my strict mental diet. What does spirit feel like? Spirit feels like you. You can see your spirit dwells inside of you. Your creator dwells inside of you. You know what I mean? I think you're right, Jane. But they can connect. They do have the portal open. They just don't really know. Hold on, the doggy needs water. I'll be right back. Did you have your water, baby? Okay, let's get you another drinking treat. Stormy, what you cooked today? I shared a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell with my Gemini friend, who I've been friends with since 2007, and I gave him $10,000, and he returned every drop of it. After he recovered what I asked him to recover for me, he was the only person, artist, creator, that could do that for me, that particular job, and I knew we would be best friends forever, no matter what. So, Stormy, what else did I... Okay, so what did I cook today? I cooked good thoughts about me and my specific person. I cooked good thoughts for my dad and mine's health. And I cooked this weird spaghetti thing that I like to cook with impossible meat. It's impossible meat, impossible burger, canned stewed tomatoes, garlic, a little bit of vegan half and half with gluten-free spaghetti noodles, and I kind of just mix it up, and it's kind of like this vegan Chef Boyardee stuff. I know that sounds really weird, but... And then I'll put a little bit of allspice in it, which kind of makes it taste even more funky and weird with Italian seasonings. I rarely use salt, but I know that you got to eat salt, because if you eat too much salt, you're going to die. If you don't eat salt at all, you're going to die, same as sugar. Yeah, it was pretty good. I like to use like spaghetti sauces. I like to make mine. I like to make my spaghetti sauce. It was so funny. I was watching Golden Girls last night, and Sophia was in the kitchen making her homemade spaghetti sauce, and she was like, it tastes so good. If it was a man, I could make love to it. I was like, wow. We're going to have to write a song about that. Jean, I don't think I can connect those. Some people line or communication is broken, allegedly. Well, the people's line of communication is broken, allegedly, because that might be their limiting belief or circumstance. You're trapped in your head and you feel stuck or afraid right now. Oh, yeah, I have many Gemini friends, Nisha. I have my Peter Pan, of course, who just moved from my hometown, Clearwater, to bumfuck South Dakota. I don't know why. But we've been friends for years. He was probably, the first person I ever fell in love with. And we've just been great friends ever since. He was studying to be a psychologist, and then he was also a musician. He really wanted to be a hepatologist. That's the kind of like vet that takes care of reptiles. But for some reason, he got into psychology because that's what made his parents happier. Then he got into real estate. Now I don't know what he's doing. He's probably gotten so wealthy from real estate that he could just move to South Dakota and hunt for the rest of his life and not think about anything. And then, of course, my other friend who's a Gemini. It's interesting because they're the one that taught me about the law of attraction. Like my mom was dying. I was like, I don't know what the fuck, how to calm down. I'm freaking out really bad. And he's like, well, just because they tell you your mom's terminally ill and going to die in 6 months doesn't mean that's true. And I never thought about that before. I was like, wow, you're right. You're right. Maybe you're right, And he taught me about the law of attraction. So I started really getting into it. And I said, like, the funniest, silliest thing to him. And I was like, so you mean, like, I could actually manifest her living longer if I practice this? And he's like, yeah, and I actually did. And then I even asked an even sillier question, like, you mean I could marry whoever I want? Like, I used, like, the most extraordinary famous person's name just to be silly. And he was like, I don't know about that. And I'm like, but why? You just said I could have whatever I wanted. And he was like, well, because you never met them. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go try to conjure up something good. So, and that was the first time I was able to really sleep really well in the knowing that everything was going to be okay, since I had found out that my mom was going to die. But we all know that. I sometimes wonder what would happen And what would change if we really like didn't know we could ever do that? Would we live longer? Would we be more daring? I mean, like, what would change? What's your celebrity crush zodiac? I'm confused. Do I talk to my mom? Oh yeah, all the time. And even my mentor channels my mom. My dad still talks to my mom, I think, too. He has dreams about her. And what are you growling about, pom-pom tail? Are you gonna come over and give me a kiss? Come here. Come give me a hug. I've been petting your tummy all day. I need my tummy rubbed. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Want to sit on my lap? Somebody sit on my lap. Come on. Hi, my coworkers are here. They're back. Oh, it just feels like I'm just talking to my mom. Sometimes I'll talk to her in my head. Sometimes I'll talk to her out loud. I'll lose something. I'll be like, Mom, help. And she does. Oh my God, 30 a quarter? Amazing. Those are like street prices from 20 years ago. Maybe 25 years ago. Now it's like what, like 120 a Q, and you might get shitty mid-grades. You know, I don't usually typically talk to the dead that I don't know. Nisha. That's what was so weird about the Estes method that Liz and I did. Because there were a lot of them. I think I have those ready to go. I just have to share them and post them. I wonder if I can go back in the white hair storyline and cut out the music. I wonder if I still have the files for that. I'd like to be able to use it for my voiceover job hunting. I was thinking about doing the night before Christmas as well. So I went ahead and posted the white hair on my community tab. If you guys want to watch it before bed or watch it with your kids, it's there. Sorry, I keep biting my nails. I've had this really bad habit since I was a kid. I need to stop. ACS. I think I actually know what you're talking about. I miss being in a relationship. I hate being single. You're not single. You got a man. And you're learning how to cook. So you can feed him good spiritual food. Because it's your love story to write. Not his. Not mine. Not theirs. Not the tarot cards. Not your mama, your daddy, your baby mama, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-lovers. Not your brother, not your sister. Your love story to write and create. You're the beautiful creator, Nisha, of your love story. Don't forget that. They have no free will in your reality. Yeah, they got free will in their reality, but not yours. So just stay in that Empress energy. You are the majestic ass queen of your reality. Yeah, but if you keep telling yourself and you keep believing that, like, tell yourself something different. Tell yourself something different and watch how it changes. Look at what happened with the girl who was here earlier. You know, she changed the way she went within and changed the way she felt. And she changed it in 5 days, 5 weeks, couple months hanging out here. Now he's asking her to marry him. Yeah, don't. Jean's right. Don't get into a relationship because you're lonely. Jean's absolutely right. You can't say the wrong thing to the right guy. Oh, I know it's not easy. And you know what? You don't even have to keep a positive outlook. You can still manifest and get what you want. Based on just being in the knowing. Like, yeah, I already know that's cool. I already know that's mine. And not wavering from the faith that you believe in it. And if you don't believe in it, I do. I believe in you. I'm sure there's some people here that believe in you too. Well, it's almost that time. It's almost that time for me to go 9999. Right? Are we going to go 9999? We're going to go 99 with the cookies? Yeah. With the cookies. Cookie, little fatty one. Oh, little fatty one. Love my mommy talking. There we go. I need a dog to hold now. Yeah, it's true, Jean. Like she's right, Nisha. Like I think I told you before, like while manifesting my specific person, you know, I've had several people come back from the past that I just, you know, peace out. Don't want to be with you anymore or ever again. But, you know, we can hang out and talk on the phone or something, or if you need some advice or a friend, I'm here for you. But other than that, and I was surprised. So I went to my mentor and had a reading done about it. And I asked her, you know, what do I need to know about this? And she said, well, it's just showing you that, you know, you're doing the work. You know, you're in the middle of the road, and, you know, the universe is going to surprise you with the work that you're doing in regards to creating what you want with your specific person. And I love how my mentor never, ever, ever wavers in her faith in me to, you know, in my belief in what I want by saying, or somebody else like them. Like, I don't want somebody else like them. I want them. I don't want anybody. Who's my mentor? I want to keep that private. Just for her own benefit, because, I mean, it's not really anybody that anybody knows. It's just someone in my life that I happened to come across that I just felt guided to by angels, by, in fact, Archangel Michael. I think everybody has a little bit of witch in them. What do you guys think? Yeah, absolutely. Jean's right. And if you don't have a candle, Nisha, you know, do it within. You know, maybe imagine a scene where you're lighting the candle. But also, you guys, don't forget to try that I will not climb the ladder thing. Moon in Cancer, so you're moody all the time, yeah. Yeah, I had to stop burning incense because the particles were just too unsafe for me in the environment that I live in, because the environment is not that great. Particle wise. Particles are like the toxins in your apartment or your house. In fact, the air outside's cleaner. Yeah, you are the candle, Nisha. Oh, me too. I love ganache stick number 8. I'm pretty sure Ralph's has it in the cleaning aisle. I used to think it was so cool when I'd like go to the supermarket with my mom, the aisle of candles and incense. I was like, yes. Can't wait to get some candles and incense and be witchy poo in my room. Yeah, the birthday candle as well, yeah. What's your favorite incense, Nisha? Yes, fire spawn, you do. I'll never tell Jeremy. I eat cake. I like to have my cake and eat it too. All the cake is mine. Let them eat cake. I think, Jeremy, everyone has a little bit of witch in them, a little bit of magic, a little bit of psychic, a little bit of something special. Yeah, Jean is right. Jean is very right. Do you feel like you are, Jeremy? I mean, I really feel like, I certainly have studied it. I studied everything I can. White magic, black magic, dark magic, gray magic, all kinds of different colored magic. Shamanism. Science. I've done lots of extensive research on orgone energy and the science behind it and what you can create and what you can do with it. I've spent years making orgonite. I'm wearing a piece right now. Oh yeah, like I got some really good sage. I often do burn the sage here in the house, but I haven't in several months because once again the particles. I've been kind of waiting for spring to come around so I could put the windows up and burn some sage to clean it out. I'll be right back. I gotta use the little girl's room and get a drink. And Jane's gonna explain the candle thing because I can trust Jane to tell you the truth. I'll be right back. I'm back. But I am going to bed soon, so just came back to say goodnight. Gonna go to bed tonight and dream about my green magic home. And what it would be like to do a live YouTube session for my green magic home. Magic green home. Oh, cool, you made Moonwater. You know, Jeremy, my favorite band is called Moonwater, and their drummer's name is Jeremy. And every time you come here, Jeremy, I think of my favorite band, Moonwater. Yeah, you want to check out their music? I'll get it for you. Here's one of my favorite songs. It's called Frowns Are Bad. Change me. It's right. Yeah, it's good. Good night. Yep, I'm gonna go to bed too, you guys. Yes, follow your inner compass, and please, please remember that frowns are bad, and you can't have me and do whatever you want. Good night, Fire Spawn. Good night, Jean. Good night, Raymond. Good night, Liz. Good night, Jeremy. Good night, Fire Spawn. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Nisha Queen. Good night, anybody who's there and I didn't say your name because I don't know you're there. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, your time, your donations. And oh my gosh, is it Friday?
Hmm?
Is it Friday?
No.
Oh no, it's Thursday. Okay.
Just one.
So I might, like I said, I'll come back later if I feel better. I know, like I told you guys earlier, it's been 3 years since my best friend Melanie passed away. I really don't know how I'll feel throughout the day. So I may not come back to do tarot card readings tomorrow. I may just come back to do a live music show in her memory. Just depends on how I feel. All right, babes. Good night, y'all. I love you. Well, Fire Spawn, I just want to say, enjoy it. Enjoy your mom while you have her and she's here. Yeah, if you have moms, go give them a hug for me. Catch you next time, guys. Well, maybe we'll channel her one day, Jeremy. Is it her birthday? Spirit, what does Jeremy's late sister have to say to him? You are the magic. You're magical. You're wonderful. All right. Good night, everybody. Kalanikta. What did Sophia say in Golden Girls? Sayonara. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. 323 is my best friend's birthday in regards to her death day. It's her death day, not her birthday. But she was born January 14th. Sweet dreams, y'all. Meet me in Dreamland. If you're not hooking up like with your SP or something, come hang out with me. See you tomorrow. Kalanikta, sweet dreams.